what I'm going to do is I'll demonstrate how to run the synchronous machine as an alternator. We're going to use our slip ring motor as our prime mover. Now, the problem with doing that is that obviously it runs slightly lower than synchronous speed, so our alternator is going to be running less than synchronous speed. That means our supply frequency is going to be slightly less than 50 Hertz, but you know, it's good enough for demonstration. So I'll start this thing up, then we'll go over to the synchronous motor, synchronous alternator. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to adjust on the field exciter rheostat until I get about 400 volts being supplied on that voltmeter there. And what's interesting about this has actually got two separate needles, one for the incoming alternator and one for the running or the bus where you're going to couple it up to. So we'll start this up and then we'll adjust the voltage and then we'll start up the second machine and synchronise them together. So we come up to the slip ring motor, turn on the circuit breaker, make sure you've got the links across and hit the start button and then we'll start turning around. Okay, so at the moment I've got some EMF being produced, only about 150 volts. So I need to lower the resistance in the rheostat to increase the current in the field, and that'll increase the output voltage. Be very careful with this, it's very, very sensitive to change. It will very quickly go from 200 volts to 500 or more. About 400. So I've got one alternator running. I want to now parallel the second machine which is behind us. So to do that I need to start up the shrunk motor, get that rotating, get this one set up at the same voltage, the same frequency, and then we can use our Synchroscope and our lamps to synchronise them together. So turn the power on, cover's on, lower, make sure it's back to zero, and turn to start. Then I need to raise the speed up to about 1500 meters a minute. Now, taco. All the time, keeping an eye on the line voltage on that synchronous generator. Now I'll adjust the rheostat and bring up the line voltage to about 400. Again, it's very, very sensitive, so you've got to be super careful. Alright, that's where I'll leave it. Now we've got a couple of things running. I'll just come in a bit closer. We've got our two bright, one dark. So when this lamp is dark and these two are equal brilliance, lit up the same brightness, it's safe to parallel. That'll coincide with this needle being vertical. Okay? So at the moment, I need to speed up my incoming and try and get it nice and close, like that. When that needle gets up to vertical, you close the paralleling switch. Okay? I'll bring the speed up just a tad more, make it a little bit closer. And we'll wait go around again. There we go, parallel. Now the two alternators are running in parallel. Same voltage, same frequency. Well, this read frequency count is not too good, but we're synchronized.